So I'll actually let you start off the EDDL because this is one of the rosters that we thought were actually one of the better ones. Why did you feel that
Yeah.
way?
Um, a couple things which jump out immediately. Kofagrigas is, for me, a really good trick room setter. One of the best redirectors in the game is Togetic. There isn't any competition for Eviolite realistically. Like, yeah, there's Riolu, but Riolu often works best with a Focus Sash, I would say.
Yeah,
But then you've got like Lightning Rod, which is good for the Tornadus, the Togetic, the Barraskewda. You got Redirection, which is really good for frail Pokemon like Barraskewda. I see a fast mode with Prankster Tailwinds, and the slow modes has Cofagrigus, and I have a personal affinity for Lurantis, so I think that they're a good fit also. Um, I like also that there's a few options for like cleanup sweeper. Sock, Jolteon, Barraskewda, Naganadel theoretically can all fill that role really nicely.
I hate that thing,
Yeah,
Naganadel.
I feel like it's got a lot.
I got swept by it in the playoffs last season, everybody. So I have a special hate for Naganadel. So this thing's the worst team in the league because it has it. So,
Petty.
oh my goodness, I think I got one kill. Yeah. Anyway, but no, it's
I
just that
don't
good.
think you did.
No, in game two, I got one.
Did you?
No, he didn't. He didn't
Okay.
AO me. No, no, no. I got one. I got one.
Okay. Okay.
I now have to go back and look, but it's like, why am I going to take this guy's advice? He got 8-0'd and just admitted it. I think any team you add Metagross to is, especially in a Dynamax format, is just such a strong mon, right? With the ability Clear Body, not being able to lower its
Mm,
attack is just you have to go for Will-O-Wisp to stop this thing from going. And not to mention you hard prep against the Metagross, you have to deal with Barraskewda with the coverage that it has and the speed that it has. And
right.
I see a lot of options on here. And you mentioned Prankster Tailwind with Tornadus, which is the one that stands
Hmm.
out, makes Metagross even better. But Barraskewda,
True.
you can Prankster Rain Dance with Riolu as well. You know, like you can run Barraskewda
Or
with
tornadoes.
oh yeah, it gets that as well.
Yeah.
Um
Yep.
I was thinking more so like if you could run a coaching strat with the Barraskewda to boost its attack before it
That does
gets its
sound good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention it gets the rain dance boost on its water attack, the one that happens before it gets to go, and just
For
does a
sure. Yeah.
crazy amount of damage as well. So I feel like you can run that as a lead, and then worst case scenario, if you're
Absolutely.
already faster, you just coach. If you're not faster,
Right.
you set the rain, and you know what I mean. I think this team has a lot of options and is very very cool. If I had one thing to say about it though, if I had to pick something, and I don't have to, but I will, sock, you gotta go. I
I disagree on this one, by the way, as an aside.
which is actually really cool. I think it's actually really nice that we
Mm,
have different opinions on what move we would make because
yeah.
we do want to mention one move per team that we think would be an improvement. I think having
Right.
sock, I think is it adds a nice physical element and it gets decent coverage and mold breaker and a focus is really nice. But I think that you might if I had to pick something on this team with the ghost weaknesses that I see on your trick room setter and not to mention your metagross is one of the things that does take care of it in a sense. I think that adding a nice normal type on this team would be kind of nice. Any normal type, I think there's a lot of them, right? Just kind of having a switch in for it would be really really nice. It just completely
Mm.
immune to it would be nice. But I'm actually curious what you think. We didn't talk about this.
Um, yeah, true. For this team, I didn't really have like a solid recommendation. Um, I mean, Lightning Rod is good with Marowak, and I didn't mention before, but Marowak is a strong Trick Room sweeper as well.
Thick club.
Um, yeah, with Thick Club specifically, base 80 is such an amazing stat to to be able to double.
Hmm.
Um, hmm. Well, where's the fake out?
Ooh, I never even noticed that.
That
Yeah.
that seems like it would be nice to have. I mean, it's certainly not a necessity, especially not in a Dynamax format, but having fake out typically just lets things go a little more smoothly. Um, over the course of a match. I see fake out almost every game,
Yeah, it's just so good.
or somebody who has it. So yeah, that could be a nice positive to add to the team. Um, I could see Sock coming out to accommodate that, but also with like two Prankster users,
Yeah.
switching out Riolu could also make sense. But
Ooh, for the
but
value.
yeah, I see some sneaky plays though with Riolu, but I'm gonna try and keep hush hush about what I can see. I think it's okay to talk about more on the surface combinations and strats. I think there's something that could even maximize the. I like maximizing the value of Pokemon, especially Pokemon who have Prankster, and I think having a Rain Sweeper and then a Rain Setter and a Tailwind Setter who have Prankster to support them is really good synergy.
Hmm.
But yeah, uh, I mean, what if I just said Metagross because I don't like Metagross's design?
Oh my
That's not
goodness.
valid.
I think I would
That's not
have I
valid.
think I would have 15 free agent acquisitions or inquiries after that's dropped. I think you can add this thing to any team. But yeah, like I kind of like it. I've also faced it and it's not fun. So that's one of the reasons why you're just like, what
Mm.
do you do? But yeah, EDDL, I think a very, very solid roster. And pretty much if we say one of the recommendations we make is a D tier, the team's pretty darn complete